And so, this is it. The final boss against Ganon. The pig demon that Ganondorf has transformed himself into with the power of the Triforce of Power. And now we're going to use our big Goron sword. You have two options. You can either use the Megaton Hammer or the big Goron sword. Either ones, they're both the same. Now there are two options you can do. You can either use a big Goron sword, or you can shoot a light arrow at his face. Ugly face, and then they can go around him, and then his tail, his shining glowing tail of weakness will, be vulnerable. Like, all bosses have to have a, big glowing, weak point that's like, flaring out, that's very obvious and all. Also, it's pretty considered how, shit, I was supposed to do that. You're supposed to unlock from him if you want to roll under his legs, but that's okay. I'm fine with it for now. I mean, it's pretty easy. Like, this boss battle is supposed to be a bit more epic originally, but I guess programming-wise, it was impossible. Like, what the developers intended for the boss battle to be like was Ganon was supposed to be bigger, like, much bigger. Like, how big? Think of Megaleg from Super Mario Galaxy. It's supposed to be of that proportion, that scale. Yeah, you're supposed to climb onto Ganon, like Shadow of the Colossus style. This is supposed to be a Shadow of the Colossus fight, but it's okay because this is already epic enough as it is. Listen to the music. Look at the background. Lightning. Epic music. Dude. My first reaction was like, dude, this battle is amazing. Like, the music is amazing, like, the Terminator music.
Link, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up.
And the firewall's down. Zelda, use your magic on him or something. You can do something, right? No? Whatever. Now, for once in the game, the Master Sword is going to be stronger than the big Goron sword. It's been programmed this way. The Master Sword will be stronger than the big Goron sword. And it fits because this is the sword, this is the blade of evil's bane. But, despite all of that, it's the same old song and dance against Ganon. Show me your moves, honey! Oh, crap. He's a bit faster now and a bit more feisty, but it's all the same. Oh god. And as you can see, Zelda will be like, ah! And whatnot. I guess I would recommend using the light arrows as well, but yeah, why not? I mean, it is also like, I mean, the light arrows are the light of justice. And so, we have the light of justice and evil's bane in our hands against Ganon. But it's also fun to just roll under his legs, because, he just, legs that are spread apart so wide that you can actually roll under them. What am I talking about? This is the final battle against Ganon, and I'm talking about some random stuff. Who cares? This is an LP. This is the way I'm gonna fight Ganon. This is the way I like it in. Yeah! You're dead! Suck on that, Ganon. Suck on that, you pig. Oh yeah, Zelda's finally using her magic to kick his ass.
I'm using my power to hold the evil king. Use your sword and deliver the final blow.
And then Zelda's all tired. Like, that cost a lot of MP, didn't it? And now, our Master Sword is glowing. Well, Ganon, I have 3 words for you. Eat sword, bitch! Oh my god, that has to be so painful. A Master Sword, right in your forehead.
6 sages, now!
I know, I'm as exhausted as you are. Ancient creators of Hyrule! Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. There's an evil realm in the sacred realm? What? Okay, sure. And now, the 6 sages, Darunia, Ruto, Naburu, Impa, and Saria. They all turn themselves into light orbs. They kill themselves again into light orbs. Because they're sages. They're not human anymore. And all of a sudden, there's a huge vortex in the sacred realm, sucking something into the evil realm. And that something is Ganon. Or Ganondorf. Man. This is blood pumping for sure. You! Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages! Curse you, Link! Why'd it be so loud, huh? Someday, when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants! Indeed. That paves the way for Wind Waker. But that is another story. Another video game that is almost as long as Ocarina of Time. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand! And he died. Oh, bright blue skies. We've purified Hyrule and... Well, since when did we... Oh, Zelda, you've taught me the power of levitation. Like the Bionicle Knight. Bionicle. Yep, we're levitating above the sky. This feels trippy and weird. All of a sudden there's no surface.
Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time.
Maybe for 100 years, I guess. Hint, hint.
All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young. I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm.
Yeah, you were a bit too young to tamper with some ancient legends, and you misinterpreted it like, the Master Sword's power, hence everything was your fault, not mine.
I dragged you into it too.
Indeed, you did. You dragged me into this for yeah, never mind.
Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time.
Okay, sure.
However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed.
And then the timeline will be split. And then split timeline theorists will begin to rave against each other on what the correct interpretation is. I'm serious. Split timeline theory. This is how it all started.
Link, give the Ocarina to me.
Why?
As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it.
So if you're a sage, did you die as well? You're the 7th sage, right? Some people say that Zelda, or Sheik, is a sage of time, considering how she was, in the Temple of Time. And also because of what's going to happen right now. With the Ocarina of Time, which she gave us in the first place. Oh, she's holding her hand. It feels so tender. The feeling of love. Or something warm that you'll never see again.
When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be.
And so we relive our childhood as it is. Because we're an adult, but we're still a child inside an adult, since we never experienced childhood itself, or growth itself. We've just experienced physical growth, and whoa, what are you doing to us? Am I in a blue rupee now? But with the Ocarina of Time, with Zelda's Lullaby, that alone is sending us through time. Which is why Zelda could be the Sage of Time.
Thank you, Link. Goodbye.
Oh my god, are you serious? We're here, guys. We're at the end. This is at the end. And there's the owl, and there's Gerudo Valley, or going into Gerudo Valley. Gerudo's Fortress. So this is at the credits with the Japanese names. Oh, sorry, this is my first against my chair. But yes, we're seeing some landscapes from Hyrule, and with some amazing music playing in the background. So this is it. That's the end of Let's Play Ocarina Time Master Quest, which I've started 4 months ago, right after I ended Let's Play Majora's Mask. I was so excited to start this Let's Play after doing Majora's Mask, mostly because how Majora's Mask was pre-recorded, so I didn't really do anything in between while waiting for the videos to be uploaded and all. So I mean, ever since Crash Bandicoot 2, I started doing LPs but more live. So this is in comparison to Majora's Mask, this took a lot more work for me than for Majora's Mask. Like Majora's Mask, I recorded the first half of Majora's Mask in 1 week, and then I recorded the second half in a span of 2 weeks. This, I recorded over 4 months, because I didn't, go on a pre-recording frenzy. And it was a lot of work for me. Like, I think that Let's Play Ocarina of Time Master Quest was probably the LP that was the most amount of work for me. And possibly the most burning too, because I put in so much work in recording, especially during the school year, in editing, and all the crazy shenanigans I did with editing. And just the work I had to put in to make sure you would watch it, because you guys don't really watch my videos readily in your sub boxes, understandably. But yeah, it was a kind of hard time for me, because you don't know how many times I was discouraged in this Let's Play. I was discouraged so much, either by stuff like views, lack of views, or the difficulty of the game. Like, there were about 2 times in this LP when I wanted to quit. The first time was around the time when I made that video complaining, like around the time we were in Dodongo's Cavern, because oh, by the way, there's Epona. It's kind of sad to see Epona riding freely to somewhere, because her master's gone. Link is gone. She could be awkward without any criticism. But yes, that was the first time I wanted to quit this LP. The second time I wanted to quit this LP was in the Fire Temple, because like after the first recording session in the Fire Temple, I was determined to just quit. I even made an announcement video saying, that I'm quitting Ocarina of Time, and I'm going to do one more LP or something like that. It was hard, but very hard. It was actually your comments that and your support that actually, helped me, overcome my... Oh, there's Ingo and Talon. They look drunk, but they're happy. They're like brothers again. Everything's alright in the world. And the Zoras are alive again. Zora's Dominus unfrozen? Yay! And all of a sudden, Lon Lon Ranch is the place to party. There's a Running Man, or Sack-On. But yes, it's been a very hard experience for me. It's been a very hard experience. Like, I know that it was like, that I probably should have balanced life and LPing a bit better, because I know, yeah, but that's all the bad stuff, it's all past, it's all part of the past. Let's look over, how we've, progressed over the last 4 months. This is the game that I've LP'd for the last 4 months, all reflected in this little party where every NPC is dancing their heart out. Big Goron, you funny man. It's so nice to see all the NPCs interacting like this, because in comparison to Majora's Mask, the NPCs aren't very deep. Oh, look at this. King Zora and Mido. Mido misses Saria, and King Zora, either he misses Ruto, he misses, or he's not comfortable being with Mido, or he just doesn't like, the fact that he's away from the throne where he sat, his ugly ass on for 7 years or something. He actually had to move away from somewhere. But yes, while the party's going on, there's another party with some sages. Oh yeah, sage party, sage rave. Wait, where's Raruru? I don't care. And so, the 5 sages. Darun is the only male. Oh! If you weren't gay, this would be a sausage fest. I mean, not a sausage fest, but, 4 girls in 1. But, I mean, even though Impa's old and Saria's too young. Ew. And there's like, bestiality. Whatever. Just enjoy the music. And the sky is zooming out. But I have to say, overall, I like this. This was a fun experience. It was fun going through the Dungeons of Master Quest, because I was very curious about the Dungeons of Master Quest. And I'm glad I've done so. Like, it was a fun experience. Kind of frustrating and kind of weird, like with the Song of Time blocks and the repetitive structures and whatnot. And we're back into Young Link, and your shield will depend on what your shield is in Young Link. If your shield was the Deku Shield as Young Link before the end of the game, it's going to be a Deku Shield. And watch, I mean, and to say the Spirit Temple was a good experience, hard but good. And now Navi, wait, Navi, you mean you're going away? I mean, I know what to say. Next reception. One is good riddance, but then again, there goes our only friend. Our first friend. The one friend who has allowed us to propel ourselves into living. And so, this is it. This is pretty much the end of the game. As for Navi, she might have went into the Temple of Time dungeon that's later in Twilight Princess, but I don't care. Here we have a little sense of deja vu. Zelda's Courtyard. And I have to say, my ending monologue, my ending speech, wasn't quite as what I expected because, whatever. But it's okay. Overall, this is a fun experience. And I have to say, being here right now, recording this, is very satisfying. Very satisfying. And now, here's a sense of deja vu. Except what will happen is, Link will tell Zelda, even though he cannot talk, he will tell Zelda about Ganondorf's betrayal. And so, that will pave the way towards Twilight Princess. And so, this is it, guys. The end of the game. I have so much more to say, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long. But I want to thank a lot of people for this. I want to thank Josh Jepson. I mean, you know what? I will leave the things out for later on, as you see why. But I have a lot of people to thank, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting because there's something you'll see later on. You'll see. Wink. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Even though it's been very varied, your support has been very great, and it has actually kept me going, kept me encouraged over these 4 months. These 4 months which were more brutal than the 4 months for Majora's Mask, but still fun. It was a fun time, a really fun time. As for when I'll be starting the next LP, I'll take a little break first. I need the break. Dude, this LP has taken a lot of work it's taken a lot of juice from me. So I'll just need a little break first, and then we'll dive into the next LP, which I assure you will be amazing. Well, this has been Maya Hello, signing off. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you've enjoyed this ride through Let's Play Ocarina of Time Master Quest. I bid you adieu, or adieu, whatever, and hope to see you again in my next LP. Until then, take care, and be aware that I will, upload a video in about a week or two, or however long I will. Whatever, just shut up, okay? Just end this LP right now, okay? Just shut up, end your outro, okay? Bye!